Hello, my viewers. It's Francis Okidi again, welcoming you back from right introductory video now into my first episode. Just as I informed you earlier that sooner I'll be dropping you this fruitful information. Today I want to welcome you gladly that in this session we are going to be handling computer and things to do with computer. Today I want to introduce you, my dear viewers, into how you can handle your computer. And you know I have also to let you know what makes up the computer and some of the functions. Let me say the basic function of the computer. Computers, there are of various kind that I will also let you know the basic components. I will also let you know, so this thing you just have yourself calm. Before I go for my dear viewers, you have to subscribe to this channel, follow Francis, share this information with your friends and family. That's as I told you, whenever you get anything new or any information, please pass it to your neighbors, pass it to your family members, pass it to your friends. You have not to be jealous, keeping things only for yourself. Today we are modernizing things. That's why I'm even talking of the information and technology, because everything is now computerized, so you cannot go without computers. I'm telling you, you have to be there. The big man himself, always when he's dropping things, he always brings back to the clarity. You have to be there learning this thing. So I'm just simply requesting you to come near to your computer, second your data. You must make sure you're having something good that will take you through this session that I will be doing. I know it will not take all that very long, but you have to be calm in order for you to get all that I will be giving unto you today. So let's try and see what we can do, because this thing today I'm giving you sources from my Google Chrome, where I will be taking you. If you are to see here, we are seeing this thing. You see like pictures, what these images you're seeing, those are what makes up the things we now call computers, things that is now simplifying every little step that we are doing. So let me now try to take you through this thing so that you get to know. I have to see what I can do for you, because I have to first introduce you into the computer studies. I have to first inform you what a computer is before I go through other things. So let me first see how I can introduce you, my viewers, into this computer lesson. Today I want to welcome you warmly. It's all about computer. So what is a computer is what I'm starting right away with. In simple layman term, a computer is a programmable electronic device that takes in data, of which is the input, processes it using a central processing unit, simply CPU, and stored software, and produces meaningful information. That's now the output, which can then be stored for future use. My dear viewers, this thing is very interesting. If you are to see, these are what we are calling the CPU, the central processing unit. This is the brain of the computers. This thing I'm pointing at is the brain of the computers. Then this one is the mouse that you can use to drag the cursor, direct the movement of the cursor. This one you are seeing moving is what we call the cursor. So this one is the keyboard, where you'll be typing all the text from, and it will be displayed onto the monitor. This one you are seeing, the screen, is what we call the monitor. So my dear viewers, you have to be calm, and if you are to see how these things are running, this how information is passed from, like, you can be doing other stuff. This is what we call the mouse. You see here, is called the mouse. This the keyboard. You see the person is now trying to type things using the keyboard and using the mouse. And you see this one is called the Word, Microsoft Word. This one you things to do with email or Gmail account. This one you're seeing here is the Excel and many other stuff that you can see. Now this one is what we call the window that your computers may be having. These are the electronic device like this one, the headphone, this one the speakers, this one other stuff you can see now. This one the screen, what we call the monitor, then this one the speaker, this one the keyboard, and the rest of it. You, my dear viewers, so you have to be calm as I will be driving you through all this stuff. I want you to actually know it fully to the maximum, so you have to always be there. This the how they install the computer in. You can install it in your own room, or you can install it in a computer laboratory like in schools or libraries, where people like public libraries, where people can go to carry out things to do with research, boosting their learning processes, or in factories or industries where things are computerized. Everything gets controlled by the use of the computer. So today, my dear viewers, think are many that I have to be giving you so that you get acquainted with them fully. So you have to be there listening and be just onto them carefully so that you get all the point that we are learning today. It may be kind of very interesting when you keep yourself in task and that's calm powerfully, then you will see everything that's getting in task. So I want to take you back into this session by letting you go through this. Just as I've been saying, the key components include hardware. Those are physical parts like the keyboard, the monitor, just as I've been showing it to you, and software, the instruction and programs that control the hardware. The software is the one that commands the hardware on what to be done into the computer. So computers are categorized by their sizes and functions, ranging from powerful ranging from powerful servers to personal desktop, laptops, and mobile devices. Like if you are to see like smartphones, those are the mobile, like tablet, those are the mobile devices. So how a computer works, the data processing cycle, I have to at least briefly drive you through this one so that you also get acquainted with it, in order for you to know how your laptop that you are carrying there every day, how it can perform tasks, how it can make things simple. So it goes through process like we have the input. Here you provide data and instruction to the computer through input devices that, like I've been telling you, the computer, the mouse, and the rest of it. So after giving all those information and instruction and data, their second phase come in the processing, where the brain of the computer, that's called the CPU, the central processing unit, performs calculations and operations on the input data according to the instruction that the software have given. The software controls almost everything in a computer because it's the brain behind every simple task that a computer will be cracking. So the third phase come in, that's now the output, where the computer produces results or information in human readable format, such as text on a screen, using output devices like the monitor. Now you see this one. Now after entering information, you see this one are now the output being displayed on the monitor, just as you are seeing from here. These are now the output being displayed on a monitor. So my dear viewers, this thing I have to take you a bit slowly so that you get to know it up to the grassroots. The big man himself, when he's giving out things, you keep yourself calm, be jolly, be welcoming, so that you learn, be interested in knowing new things in life. because whenever like you adding new things into yourself, you must be very glad because you'll be adding values. You'll be someone of values. You'll never be the same. You just follow this channel. I'm telling you, things are there. After you have processed all the information, there come the phase 4, where the computer stores both the data and the produce information for future access. This computer here, you can store anything. Like you are seeing this one, the folders, these are storing many things. If you are to see, they are storing many things here for further references. Like this one, this audio, if I want to go I want to play some music, I can go there into that folder, I open it, I play music, I enjoy myself. So computer can store also information there for, like if you want to go back to it, you go and see. So key components of the computer we are having, just as I told you, we are having the hardware. These are the physical parts of the computer that you can see and touch, including the CPU, memory like hard drives. We have the keyboard, monitor, and mouse. So also we have the software, because it's like the component are categorized into two types. Like we have the hardwares, those are the tangible part, and we have the software that cannot like be touched or seen. So this refers to the set of programs and instructions that tell the hardware what to do and how to do it. So software converts human readable code into machine language that the CPU can understand. Just as I told you, the CPU is the brain of the computer. So there are types of computers also. We have computers coming up in various forms, is suited for different needs. So we have here things to do with we have the personal computers, the PCs. This can be desktops or laptops and can perform all the sense of computer functions by themselves, just as you always handle your phone there. You call, everything gets sorted, and you go to your PC, you type in things to do, you design menu cards, you design certificates, all those stuff, those mean that you design them, those can be turned in PCs. Like we have another types of computer also called the mobile computers. These are personal computers designed to be portable, such as notebook computers. That one is also there, though it may not be all that very common, but it's there. And we have the third one called the mobile devices, very small computing devices that can be held in your hand. Like this one, if I'm to show it to you, this one, we are having the mobile phone here. This one is also part of the mobile device that we can use. I know it's everywhere almost. I hope you're seeing it, my dear viewers. So I have to assure you that we are having it. We are having, like, even one is called the tablet is more bigger than this one. The size of the tablet, if I'm to show you, my dear viewers, is this size. If you are seeing this one, this is what we call the tablet. Like, is more than this. If you are to compare, this one is smaller, this one is somehow bigger. So that's what we call the tablet, and those are the mobile devices I'm trying to explain to you. So example of the computer use, let me try to go through each briefly. I know my viewers, I have not to bore them, I have not to keep them like they're not like interest, like your interest, you get lost, you feel like you are tired. No, here, this one you have to be there. Knowledge from computer will drive you in anything you feel like doing. So don't be bored, don't feel like you are not, be some kind of interested in this, go through it. The computers, like, I use for countless tasks, including writing documents, browsing the internet. Like, you can type anything, it will just bring you the internet, playing games. People, you have to be interested. Computers simplify life like nothing. We communicate via emails or video calls. We video conferencing, many things that computer can do. We always manage data for businesses and scientific research. If I'm to talk about things like to do with nowadays, we are having GPT search, like the AI, the artificial intelligence, that everything is now simplified. There you can go and ask anything, it will just come. It will solve many tasks. So my lovely viewers, today I feel so great granting this opportunity to give you all this, make me more and more interested and more promising to give you the next episode. That will be episode 2. I will be dropping you something very interesting and things that you will enjoy, and you get to know that these things really means in life. So you have to be there, and for you to keep in touch, you have to subscribe to this channel. You have to share the information that you are getting from this channel with your families and friends. You have also to like follow me, always follow this channel. In order for you to keep updated, you have to tap on the notification button so that automatically, in case of anything new I've dropped in this channel, you'll just be alerted. So you'll be there right for me. I'll also be here ready for you. So just as I told you, this full of educational skills and information. Things are now computerized here, so be very calm as you go through my videos that I will be giving all the time to you. You will learn many things from it. So today I want to keep you in touch. Before I go far, let me like tell you that God's always give things which are meaningful in life. So you have to be creating new things in your life. Human is never limited in any way, but we only try to limit it based on our own understanding. So we have to widen our understanding, things more than the box, right? Things beyond, then you will find yourself to the next level. So my dear viewers, we will meet again in my second episode that will be dropped soon onto this channel. So be there, click the notification button, blah, you're gonna be there. I love you all.